This is how to make the perfect cup of tea. Oh, that's nice. So first off, what I'd do is I'd make sure we've got all the stuff for our cup of tea, make sure we've got enough. So for instance, I'll look if we have enough tea bags, and as you can see, we do. I'm gonna make, so this is how to make a perfect cup of tea, and this might not be perfect to you all, because, I mean, I think only the Brits will really understand this video. And, so what I'd do is, you need Yorkshire tea for this, and I'll just put the tea bag in. I've just washed the cup, so it might look a bit weird. And now, with that out of the way, we open the tin of sugar. Now, it doesn't really matter if you have cubes or just a whole bunch of sugar. It doesn't really matter. So, obviously, for this part, so as you can see, we have no spoons in the drawer, so we need to make sure we've got some here. We have that one, don't we? Right, this one will be good. It's a bit of a big spoon, so I might want to lower the sugar a bit. And now we want to make sure that we have enough water in here. Now this is the hot water we're going to pour into the cup of tea. So we turn it on. We need to wait until it's like boiled, and right, pour it in and maybe give it a little moment to brew. So while we're waiting for that, we're going to put some sugar in. It doesn't really, you can have either 1 spoon of sugar, 2 spoons of sugar, or 3 spoons of sugar. I'd usually have 2, personally, so sometimes on my sweet tooth days I might go for 3. Now we're going to see, I think that's enough. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put the spoon in, make sure we've got all the stuff back neatly, and now we're just going to sit and wait until the water's completely boiled. You can maybe grab a snack or grab a drink while we're waiting, because this might take a minute. So this is just, it's kind of like an advertisement, so you have like about a minute to just sit down, wait, grab a, maybe you can make a cup of tea while waiting for this. It may take a bit too long to finish your cup of tea though. Maybe you can do it while watching this video. So as you can hear by the noise, it's almost done, it's almost boiled. So what we're going to do now, right, so as you can see, it's starting to go off. Alright, so now that is, so that's to know if it's all good. So now I'm going to pour it in. I wouldn't go too low or too high. I'd kind of just go, maybe like here. I think that's good. I'm going to put this back. And now what we're going to do, I'm not sure if other Brits do this, but this is what me and my mum do. I kind of just, it's going to be hard to do this with one hand because I usually hold the cup while doing this. But we're just going to spin it. We kind of have to attack the tea bag and spin it at the same time. So I might need something to hold this on. Might need to, actually no, I'll try with one hand because I think I'll be able to do it still. So we just kind of squash it for a little while, and usually I know a lot of people do this, but I'm not exactly sure if you all do it. What I do now is, so once you've squashed it enough, you're gonna try and pick up with the spoon, and you kind of have to squash it on the side. So I'm gonna have to hold the camera in a weird way in order to do this. Okay, give me a moment. So, although you didn't see it, the only way I could describe it is like you just put it on the side here and just squish it with the spoon. Now we're going to put that in the bin if it decides to go in. Alright, it's not wanting to go in. Okay. Teabag had a lot of grip, but they always kind of do. And now what I do before putting the milk in is I'd spin it just for a short amount of time, but just spin it a bit. Just a reminder, if you spill the water, just now like we're gonna just make sure to clean it. Pour the milk in. So, as you can see here, we've got the milk. Now, I might need 2 hands for this. So I might need to find something to hold this with. Okay, I'm going to see how I do, because this is usually, sometimes, because all the time I use one hand to pour the milk in, I always seem to spill it. I'm going to try and use it this way. See, so I wouldn't put too much milk in, but I wouldn't go too high with the milk or too low, but kind of just average, like, still, like, just right. It's a bit more. Feels weird only doing this with one hand. So now, since we've done that, I'm just going to spin it a bit. And that is how, actually no, I'm going to put a little bit more milk in. Just a little bit. I don't know if that was a bit too much. It looks alright. It looks a bit milky on the screen, but in real life it looks kind of just average. So I think I did pretty good with that, and that is how you make the perfect cup of tea. Enjoy.